The 3 commandments of marijuana stock investing. As marijuana stocks continue to see positive sentiment, more attention than ever is being paid to the industry. In only a short period of time, we have watched marijuana stocks go from relatively unknown to a widespread mainstream investor market. But like any investment, marijuana stocks have their intricacies, and therefore, there are some real rules that all investors should know. As we left 2019 and headed into 2020, things began to look up for pot stocks. But pretty soon the coronavirus took hold of all stock market prices and not just marijuana stocks. In the past 3 months, we have watched the market go from steady declines to a nice and steady increase in value. Of course, we cannot know for certain how long this bullish sentiment will last, but things do look good for at least the near future. Profits are extremely important for marijuana stock success. This one comes as obvious as profitability is one of the keys to seeing gains in marijuana stocks. In the early days of the cannabis industry, profits were hard to come by. Many leading cannabis companies had to spend millions on building outgrow facilities to be met with less than expected demand. But recently, we have seen a massive uptick in sales that have helped to bring profitability closer and sometimes in excess of expectations. Marijuana stocks for the long term. Many cannabis investors tend to focus on short-term gains due to their trading strategies. And while this may be helpful for some, the long term in the cannabis industry seems to be where the majority of the potential lies. Depending on which study you look at, the cannabis industry is supposed to see as much as $60 to $100 billion in value over the next 10 years. That is a massive improvement over where we are currently. In addition, the US, as stated before, has yet to put in any federal laws legalizing cannabis. With this potentially on the horizon, many believe that the vast majority of potential exists in the next decade or so. The US and Canada continue to lead the charge. North America, and specifically the US and Canada, seem to be the 2 countries most suited for massive future growth. Not only are they the largest marijuana markets in the world, but they are also some of the oldest. Many believe that the US is the real money maker, as it has the potential to have some of the largest cannabis industries in the world, such as California and more. Although Canada does have nationwide marijuana legalization, the US has the potential to be much larger. For this reason, investors should continue to focus on these 2 areas as the major hotspots for long-term future growth.